Good morning, everyone, and welcome. Good afternoon, and welcome to Meditation Minyan. I'm Rabbi Hannah Leslie Glazer of Congregation at Dat Reim. We welcome everyone who is with us today, either live on our Zoom or watching the recording later on. So we are working through a series that we're doing right now for the month of Elul, and then we'll also continue it after the Jewish New Year into the month of Tishrei. And we are studying a prayer called the 13 Attributes of Mercy. I'm going to put a link into the chat for those of you who are interested in checking it out and have not yet. It shows up a lot in our high holiday prayers, and it is a really kind of cornerstone piece of the Teshuvah atonement and repentance work that we do on the high holidays. So we have been going through piece by piece through all of those attributes, and we are down to the next one now. And so Adonai El Rachum, God of mercy, Rachum v'chanun, gracious, Erech Apayim, slow to anger, V'rav Chesed, and full of loving kindness, Ve'emet, and truth. And sometimes Emet gets translated as justice also. And then the next one after that, which we're going to be working on today, is Notzer Chesed La'alafim. Notzer Chesed La'alafim. So I'm going to put that in the chat here. There it is, Notzer Chesed La'alafim. And to notzer is like to extend. And chesed, of course, is loving kindness. We've talked about that one a couple of weeks ago. And la'alafim is a thousands, to the thousands. And that gets translated as to the thousandth generation. And so the idea is that these attributes are attributes of divine mercy towards us. And then these are also supposed to be characteristics that we can cultivate in ourselves towards others. And so when we are thinking about Notzer Chesed La'alafim, extending loving kindness to the thousandth generation, we want to think about what that means. We want to think about what that means in the case of divine mercy for us. And we also want to think about what that means in terms of our own cultivation of mercy and kindness towards others. All right, so that's what we're going to be working on today. I will invite you to get comfortable in your seats, and we're going to start our meditation. Lean back. Do you have something to lean back against? Align your spine. Head over your shoulders, over your hips. I'm going to do a scan looking for tension in the body. Whatever we brought into the room with us before we sat down, let's just check in on where we are. Just allow the breath to flow in and out. Think of it almost like a loop. The breath comes in, it nourishes our body, it flows out, it takes away the things that we want to be getting rid of. It comes in, it goes out. It comes in, it goes out. Like a cycle of life in miniature, every time we take in a breath. My teachers in Jewish mindfulness teach that every breath is a point of presence, a point of now. It's a moment that we will never get back again. So we want to be present to every breath and everything that accompanies that breath. Feelings, emotions, questions, thoughts. Let's take a moment and find that rhythm of life that's within our breath. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. If you can imagine now your own cycle of breath merging together with the cycle of breath of everyone else on this Zoom. We may be breathing at different paces, different depths, different thoughts and feelings accompanying each breath. But we can be seen as breathing together. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Perhaps we may wish to connect other loved ones into our cycle of breath, our families of choice. Our larger community and the communities we belong to. Every breath is another opportunity for life, for renewal, for changing course. For teshuvah. And every breath we are given is a gift. We can experience that gift together. As a group, with our families, with our communities. The chesed that exists in every breath we take, in every new day of life we are given. Of all the abundance that exists in our lives. All the things we don't have to worry about in life that other people do. And we breathe that chesed in together and breathe it out. And we breathe in and we breathe out. And you can imagine that loving kindness extending and expanding as far as you can imagine. Past your family, past your loved ones, as far as you want it to reach. Notzer chesed la'alafim, maybe it's 1,000 breaths or 1,000 seconds or 1,000 minutes, 1,000 days, 1,000 weeks, 1,000 generations. You can follow whatever imagery or whatever path this idea takes you, wherever it may take you. I'll have about 6 minutes of silence now to work through, to imagine that chesed. Extended infinitely. Meditation time is coming to a close. So I want to invite you to start to come back into the room. Deepen your breath. Open your eyes when you feel comfortable. Experiencing loving kindness to the 1000th. It's a very powerful tool to use throughout these high holidays. Remembering that the love and the forgiveness that is available to us is unlimited. And all we have to do is ask for it. So thanks again for joining us, our meditation Minyan. We are here every Tuesday at noon, and we're glad you're with us today. Have a good week.